Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what we are looking at is a 2018 Honda Fit. I finally decided to get rid of the stupid little meep meep, sounds like a Roadrunner with laryngitis horns on this car. And there are two, which I didn't realize until I unhooked the first one, which is down low in the grill. And I hit the horn and it beeped again. I thought, okay, where's the other one? And I had a hard time finding it, so let's go around and let's look at where this horn's at. I'm going to show you here, folks. I just peeled this back here. I took the clips out where I could get into it, and the horn is right there. Right inside the fender. I just cut the wire, removed the wire, added to it down there, which is a little tricky to do. I want a lot of room to get to it, but there is enough, and brought it up through inside of here. It's hard to see without a flashlight, but it's down in between there, right about where I'm pointing my finger. You can see an opening down there. And when I pushed the wire up in there, I could see it, and I just pulled it on up through, trimmed it as I needed, had to add wire to both to get it over to the relays, which the other horn is below. You see where I got the air horns mounted. And I'll go into that in more depth in a minute. But you can see the horn is down below, down there at the bottom. And I just clip the wire off of there and add it on to it. Now on the grill, I didn't want to take the whole bumper loose, so I took a Dremel and I cut this out a little bit right here. You see where I cut that back to allow enough room to get the horns in there, for one, because the bell is too big to fit down in there without doing so. But it doesn't affect the look of the car, and it doesn't hurt anything. I mounted this one up here, one place I can get a bolt onto, and then this one I put over here to the side. And I used the full length of the air hose, which I would have shortened if I could to get more air to the horn, but yeah, you can barely see them from there. But I put the two air compressors over here on this side and zip tied them to the grill from the inside. The other horn, the dual horn, I secured it here. And I secured the air horn with another zip tie here and angled it because the bottom of the bell housing gets very close to the plastic, and I wanted to have a good clean sound coming out of it without being up against the plastic on the bottom of the bumper. Okay, now, as far as sound goes, this is beautiful in the harmony aspect, but we'll get to that in a moment. As I'm forgetting to let you know, I mounted the relays over here. I used a little modified piece of bracket there to put them two on one bracket and then bolted it here. Wired up the horns, and then I ran the hot wire, which there is enough to get over to the battery from there. Now I just got it zip tied here with the fuses. I got one of these horns hooked up so I can show you the sound in a minute. And I put the fuses over here, tucked it in underneath of this. I took this, in order to get into everything, I had to remove that in the air intake and remove this panel off of here in order to get in there. Now, for the sound, let's hear it. I got one of the horns hooked up. I'm going to stay in the same spot both times. That, I believe, is the base of your horn. Now we're going to show you the other one. Get the wire on here real quick. We'll redo that too and put a full circle underneath the bolt so that it can't come loose. Those are real flimsy and they're real thin on them clips. I don't like them at all. All right, now here's the other one. Hear how high pitched that one is? But when you put them both together, which I'm going to do here for you in just a second, you can hear how they sound together. And that is what I was really happy. Both of these Farben air horns, when I got them both, I wanted a good harmonic sound that would sound really good. And I was very happy. Here you go with both. Okay, that's it, folks. Good luck if you do it. It's a project. Have a good day.